look in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to be discussing with you in this reaction video today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to address how women tell other women it's okay to get pregnant. It's okay to be a single mom. All you got to do to make your life better is just basically put that man on child support. They think that if you put a man on child support, life is going to be easier. This is why you find a whole bunch of women who say things like this right here with the musty back heifer talk.
Listen, you don't need a man for nothing. All you gotta do is stick him with child support and everything just gonna be A-OK.
Which we know is a lie. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some women on the screen who gonna tell you just how child support don't do anything, basically. Let me go and get to it for you. And this lady here, you know her, Dorsey, she cuss all the time. She's masculine as heck, but she's on the side of the men all the time. It's weird, I know, let's get it.
It is not teaching these dudes no sort of lesson. It is teaching us a lesson. I have done one-on-ones with so many women, they get $97 a month in child support, $277 a month, $300 a month in child support.
That ain't no money. That ain't no money. And there's some people don't even get that much money because, you know, y'all be choosing the Pookie and the Ray Rays and the Nook Nooks and stuff like that. So therefore, you can't expect a man to take care of your children because a lot of time you already knew that your man wasn't crap. A lot of women already know before they spread their thighs and let a man bust up in them the character of that type of man that they're dealing with. They know that as a street dude, they know that he already got 28 million baby mamas, but all of a sudden she thinks she's gonna be the special one, the one that convinces him to take care of his children. You women don't know how to pick men. Something wrong with your picker, as they say the old folks, something wrong with your picker.
$150 a month in child support. And everything else with the child, they have to do on their own. Yet they're telling you as younger girls, girl, have your baby and put that nigga on child support. The child support ain't supporting, bitch. It ain't working. From a real bitch to y'all young girls, don't fuck y'all life up like a lot of bitches older than y'all have done. The value of being with you, the value in being with you as a wife, as a spouse. 80.
See, that's the problem. A lot of young black women don't, even middle age, they don't see a value in being called somebody's wife. There's a lot of heartache that you can avoid, a whole lot of stress you can avoid, a whole lot of financial burdens you could avoid if you actually had a man in your life that you allow to lead you, that you allow to handle the budget, that you allow him to say, no, we can't spend that money on this because we saving up for a house. You need to have a man in your life. All this spreading your legs and pushing out Pookie Juniors and stuff like that because you're a musty back heifer and you just want a man to bust all up inside of you so you can
say, girl, I just had some of Pookie's ride in me.
That don't mean that you're a woman. That doesn't mean that you have any type of class. All that means is you just hot in the ass. That's all that means. Let's keep going.
As a spouse, 80 to 90% of the time, and you can take this fucking statistic to the bank and cash that hoe, it brings your value down. As a man dating and looking for a woman, running across you young girls with 1, 2, 3, 4 kids from a nigga that don't want to help you, ain't studying you, didn't want a baby with you, don't got nothing good to say about you, and you don't got nothing good to say about him. This is not a situation where if I'm a man with good intentions that I'm going to want to walk and sit in and build in with you.
Exactly. But you know, these musty back heifers come with that musty back talk. They be
like, this is a package deal. If you want me, you gotta take care of me and all of my 4 kids that come from 4 different men. And all of them a different shade of color. One of them is light skin, one is caramel color, the other one is dark as midnight, and the other one looks like a mix between white and a raisin. I don't know, because I done slept with so many different men. I have a rainbow coalition full of children. Every one one of my kids are a different shade of color. So when you come into my government assistant paid for apartment, when you see my kids, they look like a pack of Crayolas because there's so many different colors.
But you don't care about that, do you?
Y'all understand this? These older hoes that already fucked up, they not gonna tell y'all that they too triggered, they too bothered when I say this.
Yeah. Come on.
I'm just letting it simmer. I got a lot more to say. And again, I'm talking to the young girls that want it real. This shit where we sit up on the internet and in the communities and
Yeah, old Dorsey was trying to give you the game, man. Y'all must have back helpers need to stop this, man. You gotta stop it. You gotta stop it because you're just gonna give me more content. Oh my God, the more kids you keep pushing out, man, the more videos coming out against you. I hate to say it, not really. But on some real stuff though, this is a epidemic in our community, man. This baby mama stuff, baby mama culture. But let me go ahead and share another lady. And I want you to really consider, young lady, that these women are telling you that you can get a man, and when you get a man, you can make him pay. But they're not telling you about the individuals that are actually running. You got some men, the Pookie, Ray Ray, and Nook Nooks, who actually run from you. Do you understand what I'm saying? But they act like they don't understand that, do they, gentlemen? So hold up for a second as I put it on your screen. I'm looking for it right now as I speak with you. It's sad, man. It's sad, but I gotta report it. Let's get it.
So this concept of men quitting their jobs when the child support letter arrives to their employer is like surprising to a lot of women. I went in a back and forth with a lady that was like, no, it doesn't happen like this. They eventually got to work. And when I tell you the answer is no, they don't, I'm telling you, no, they don't. So this is how it goes. They get a job, they work the job for, it takes child support usually 4 or 5 months to find them. So they have 4 or 5 months worth of employment and then they quit. When the letter arrives, they quit. They go to the next job, do 4 or 5 months at the next job, quit. And this is a pattern that they can repeat for a while. Then what they will do is they will get other jobs that pay under the table. And there are a lot of jobs out there that pay under the table. There are a lot more than you guys realize. There are a lot of businesses that are unscrupulous and will pay employees under the table so that they don't have to pay taxes.
Now think about this, ladies and gentlemen. Some of these women who choose the Pookie, the Ray Ray, the Nook Nook, the bad boy, the man that smell like marijuana everywhere he go, the man who got the gold grill and not real gold grill, just fake cheap ass, look like aluminum foil, but it's gold. And the man with all the tattoos, you know, all that stuff, the man that say, I put that on the hood, I put that on my set. Yeah, fam. That guy that you love so much, when it's time for you to hit him with child support, he knows the game. Because he knows other Pookie, Ray Rays, and Nook Nooks, and they give him the game. He only works for about 4 or 5 months. That's less than half a year. As soon as the child support people catch up with him, he quits their job. So therefore, they can't get no money out of him. So he goes someplace else, work another 4 or 5 months. Work another 4 or 5 months, less than a year. Child support catch up with him. And there's some men who don't even work at all. Like she said, they just pay them underneath the table, or they just hustle. They just hustle and rob, become stick-up kids, or find a dumbass woman to live off of instead of let that let her take care of them. Now you ain't got no money. Meanwhile, you done had 3 kids with Pookie, Ray Ray, and Nook Nook because you was a busted back heifer.
Well, I thought he was going to be the man of my dreams. He told me that. I mean, how can I not trust a man that smells like marijuana, nicotine, death, and regret? I mean, Mr. Hill, he had to love me because he let me eat his booty.
I hope you learned your lesson.
The other thing that they will do is like, I have my own business. If I were dating a man or, you know, with a man that owed child support, he just dates me, works for me, and then I pay him. I just pay him. Like I would double pay myself and then pay him. You see where, like, there are a lot of ways to get around paying child support. Then what happens when they're older, they just don't have Social Security. They just do not have it. Or if they have Social Security and they owe child support will come out of that Social Security until it's paid off. But they have already resigned themselves to not having any kind of Social Security, so they work odd jobs. Or they find a woman, that whole nurse or purse situation, like it's real. They found a woman that's going to take care of them. They do their part as a man, like they be, fixing shit, mowing the yard, do whatever the fuck, so that the relationship is balanced. But at the end of the day, the woman is the one that has the money coming in, and he's basically living, I don't want to say living off of her, but in this scenario,
yeah, that motherfucker living off of her. You just said that. Right, now check it out. He may cut the grass, and it was so funny about it. He'll cut the grass and do everything that you can actually do on the job if you look for one. There's a job description for that too. He could work on landscape and stuff like that. But because he don't want to take care of Mustard Back Jr., he's gonna keep running around and do what he want to do. And like I said, and we see this in the hood all the time. She's trying to sugarcoat it. Nah, there's a lot of men live off of women. But I'll take it back. They're not men. They're boys inside of grown men bodies. You know what I mean? But it don't matter, because the mustard back heifer gave him the coochie. Now she putting out the children like that. Now she mad at all men because Pookie Ray Ray or Nook Nook refuses to man up or step up.
That's the problem with all you men. All you men are the same. All you want to do is hit it and quit it. And let these babies come out of me, and you don't want to take care of them.
Now the Pookie Ray Ray and Nook Nooks are the ones that you slept with.
he's living off of her in their old age. When I tell you I have seen this pattern of behavior over and over and over, because I'm an employer, I have a different vantage point, and since I've been an employer, like, I am shocked at some of the things that I'm just shocked. Like, I got stories for days. So yeah, child support worker has co-signed it. A HR specialist has co-signed it. I mean, I'm telling you, when I say that baby is your baby, it is not hyperbole. Like, I'm not exaggerating. These dudes will walk away and leave you with the sole responsibility of raising that child.
Well, I gotta ask you a question. Whose fault is it?
I'm tired of being a mustard back heifer. I just can't never win. Especially with you, Mr. Hill. You always gonna point it out. You gonna let everyone know that I love to get trains ran on me. I mean, choo, 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 choo. You love to let people know that I have threesomes. You love to let people know I got 4 or 5 different baby daddies. I can't stand you, Mr. Hill. I don't want you around. Hope you drop dead. But I'm gonna tell you something, Mr. Hill. I'll see you next week when you drop another video.
Damn.
Girl, look in the mirror. Man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy.